Hi there, this is Michael, and this is Ever Better Mind, where I talk about positive, practical, and punchy strategies to help improve your day to day mental health because I believe every small positive step you take matters. Now, today I want to talk about Taylor Swift, T Swizzle. That's right, whether you're a fan or not, there's a lot of wisdom in a particular song. You guessed it, it's Shake It Off, but it's not exactly how you might think. So the other weekend, I was coaching my son's soccer team, and one of our little dudes who scores a lot of goals wasn't scoring. He was taking a lot of cracks, but not getting them in. And you could see he was getting super stressed, super angry, really in his head. He just wasn't having a good time. So I kind of took him aside at half time and said, "Hey man, what's going on?" And he was pretty angry about not scoring. So I started just dancing up and down and jumping up and down. And it was a nice moment because a lot of the other boys came in and joined in, and we all had a bit of a dance, got a bit silly, and had a laugh. The great thing was 2 minutes into the second half, he scored a goal. So we've talked about it before, but the fight or flight response in humans is important, but not always directed really well. So when there's a tiger chasing you, fight or flight really helps. Cortisol and other hormones give the energy you need to do whatever you need to do to escape and survive. The problem is in today's environment for a lot of people, there isn't a real tiger. It's a kind of perceived tiger. It's an imagined tiger. So maybe you're in the boardroom. Maybe it's a stressful meeting at work or sitting in traffic, whatever it is. Those chemicals build up, but you don't necessarily get a chance to release them. So there's a really good example of this if you watch a David Attenborough documentary. You can imagine a zebra or an antelope being chased by a lion. But sometimes the zebra or antelope actually escapes the lion. The lion kind of has to give up and sulk away. It's made it. It's alive. If you watch closely, they have an instinctive need to literally shake it off. You can see them shaking their bodies. And they're literally getting rid of that cortisol that built up from this very, very stressful event. They literally shake it off. So scientifically, movement helps reduce those hormones that are useful in that point in time may not be useful kind of later when you're in a more calm state because you haven't actually used them. You haven't used the energy it's trying to give you if you're sitting in a boardroom, if you're sitting in the car or whatever it is. And so working it like a zebra or like Taylor Swift actually helps a lot. So what's the so what here? What I'm saying is you should literally move your body in a fun and silly way. I find the sillier better to get that stress out of you when you're feeling stressed. So I'm literally talking about dancing. I'm literally talking about shaking it off, shaking your body, shaking your limbs, jumping up and down, having a bit of a dance, maybe even getting some music on. Could be Taylor Swift or something else, depending on what your preference is. But literally moving your body in a silly, dancey, jumpy kind of way can really help get rid of those kind of chemicals in your body that are making you feel stressed but are no longer helping you because you want to stay calm. So next time you're feeling stressed, get out, find a spot wherever you feel comfortable and literally shake it off. Have a silly dance with yourself or someone and yeah, hopefully you feel better.